Hello everyone! Alright, this will be my second video I will be attempting to upload to YouTube. The last one didn't really work out because, for lack of a better term, it moved way too slow for me to provide content with. I'm not fast at quips, apparently. So instead, I'm swapping out to Fallout New Vegas. It's a fun game. I always enjoy playing any of the Fallout series. Funny thing about this one is, I got it on Steam a while ago on sale. I've never played the DLC for it. So we're going to be starting a brand new game to play, and I'm actually going to try and roleplay, which I at least used to be really good at, 12 years ago, when I was still in school and had nothing better to do. So, see if I can keep that up. Let's go. There we go. Controller setup and new game. Yeah, delete autosave. We're starting from scratch. Now, I love the Fallout universe, like everything about it, and I feel kind of bad because I actually found Fallout through playing The Elder Scrolls, also made by Bethesda. Those of you who don't already know, Fallout New Vegas is actually not made by the people who did Fallout 3. It was a separate company, I believe, that they just gave the rights to. I know the story was it was originally supposed to be DLC, and it just got way too big and unique. I love that armor. Because I'm sure everybody else does. The red glowing eyes always reminded me of Killzone. It's one of my brother's favorite games that we had on the PS2, I think. I am playing with true Iron Sight mode installed, so that should help actually aim.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I always wondered how your character supposedly survived being shot in the face. I know the classic fact. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting rid of pretty much all of that, save for the, I guess, a pistol or something. I'm not gonna keep the armor or anything. Makes the beginning of the game a little too easy.
You're awake. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name, huh? Oh, there's only only one name I can think to name this character. Oh, Richard Manley. I'm gonna go have some fun in the
I can't
West.
say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm
Oh,
Doc
yeah.
Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
These character creations have not aged the best. Oh, God. Well, Richard Manley's definitely going to be a guy. We'll do Caucasian because that's the only real face I know how to create. You know, looking in the mirror all the time, I guess, suppose. Alright, let's see, living in the Old West. Let's lighten that up a bit. We'll just do a quick one. I don't want to make you guys too bored looking at my, not my mug, but his ugly mug here. It's a smaller one, so make it short. There we go, make him a little wide-eyed. Big eyes. His eyes a little more apart so he doesn't look so messed up here. Yes. There we go. Now I'm gonna do that, and we're just gonna jut that out a bit. A little wider, higher sloped, concave. Chin, yes, the chin. Make that forward a little bit. Broad chin, deep, and make it a tall. There we go. Tone. Ooh, that's not right. I need pale. Pale is ooh, that's too pale. There we go. That'll be about it. Should we give him some eyeliner or something? I don't know. Michael gives me the mustache and beard stuff, and I can't do those yet. I forget what color eyes he's supposed to have. We'll give him blue eyes. Blue eyes are nice. And go next. Hairstyle. Alright. Can I have the pompadour? No, tunnel snake. Nope. Sarge? Yeah, we'll give him a Sarge. Hey, Sarge. Let's go here. Hair color. Ooh, well, keep that the way it is. Before we do this, let's see, with that and that. Oh, that doesn't look so bad. What's that? No, too much. Ooh, the mutton stash. I like the mutton stash. That works for Richard Manley, you know? It's gonna be nice, gonna be nice. Alright, we're gonna do that. Yeah,
Well,
that'll
I
be
got
fine.
most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Get into the game.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Oof.
Let's
Ooh.
see if we can get
Getting
you on your
lightheaded here.
feet.
Oh. Am I on my feet or am I on yours? I can't
Good.
tell, Doc.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Vigors like Bioshock? Love Bioshock. Maybe I'll play those too. Have to get them for PC though, but I'm sure Steam can assist me with that. Ooh, okay, here we go.
Looking
Woo.
good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Why,
We'll
thank
learn
you.
right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Probably not. Okay, here we go. Dun dun dun. Alright, now, Dick Manley. Originally he was a real strong man, but, you know, I've never been keen on melee weapons in Fallout. If I wanted melee, I'd play the Elder Scrolls. So, we'll keep that as a 5 just so I can carry stuff. Perception, I love perception. So we're gonna we'll be the monocled falcon. No, not sniper. Monocled falcon. I like that. Endurance. I know I like a good resistance, so we'll keep endurance as a 5, I think. Charisma. I like charisma. Charisma is pretty awesome. I like that. I know in this game it's apparently not the best stat to put points into for some reason, but I always love being able to talk to people. So we'll do a salesman on that. It'll be a little bit of my real life added in, you know. Intelligence is important for many things, mostly the skill points and the medicine, but I like agility because then I get other stuff, and you know, get a little luck. I can get rid of some luck here. We'll just did I spill the salt or am I sickly albatross? We'll go down to the albatross here. We'll get should I be a diplomat now? I'm not quite evil enough to be a diplomat, you know. We'll go up to knife thrower and you know what? Let's go with sniper hawk. I have not actually played with perception at 9 from the beginning. That could be a lot of fun. And just gotta cycle through everything again. Blah blah blippity blah. And there we go. And we're done. Yeah.
Nothing gets by you, huh? Could have used you when I lost my keys last month.
Well,
We know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping.
no,
What do
you
you
know.
say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
I'm gonna
See if
jump
your dog is
first.
still barking.
I've unlocked the jump. Woof. Those are some heavy feet. Listen to that. Alright. I love the tests. They're randomized. Say, woo, look at those legs. Hello.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
I love these
Dog.
tests. Cat. Oh, hey, cat.
House.
House. Shelter, burglarize, renovate. None of this. What about home? Home is the first thing in my mind every time. I guess right now it'd be renovate just
Night.
due to real life issues. Night. A shroud.
Bandit.
A bandit. Bandit.
Light.
Light. Dark. Always.
Mother.
Caretaker genes. Who thinks that their mother is genes? Just 100%. Yeah, that's DNA. That's all I got out of that. I cannot imagine that resulting in a good, like, childhood or grow up or anything. That's got to be just sad. Regret. A lot of these are not good. Cookie jar. I always got cookies.
Okay.
Cookies
Now,
are nice.
I got a
I
few
like cookies.
statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Anyone who knows me in real life, yeah, I do not like
I
conflict.
ain't given to relying on others for support.
I don't like to support on others, but I have had to grow into learning that that is a necessity of life, at least where I live. So we'll just do regular agree on that.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No, disagree. I
I'm
don't like
slow
being...
to embrace new ideas.
New ideas are awesome. We'll strongly
I
disagree
charge
that one.
in to deal with my problems head on.
If I did, I might be more successful. That's going to be a disagree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A woman hanging upside down with a bob cut or a bowl cut or a broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a dull frame. An oozing wound. I cannot see that one at all. Can any of you guys see that? I don't... An angry two-headed ant. Oh, it's them. Them. We'll do that one.
Okay. How about this one?
That looks like a sword going into the soil to me. Or somebody standing at the top with some shadows. Priceless work of art, space-age technology, a ship at sea. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I mean, I get it, but I don't see any of these other threes. What is this? I mean, if I turn my head sideways, I can kind of see a steamboat. We'll go with that one.
Last one.
That's two people playing, oh, what's the game where you slap hands together? Anybody else remember that game? I don't remember that game. A bearded man. I see a mushroom cloud. That is 100% what I see right here. A head on a pillow. What? What'd you do? Face plant into it?
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright, so I am supposedly good at energy weapons. I like lasers, like the original Star Trek, especially Generations. I love Generations, but the original's always good for laughs. It's like the Adam West Batman. It's not a... I don't laugh at it poorly. It's a well-made show, don't get me wrong. It's just... as technology has gotten better in movie making, oh man, that's funny to watch. Sneak science energy weapons. I don't know much about that. We're going to do guns, survival, and I like talking to people, so speech. Yay, speech. Okay, down here.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I'd hope not, but you never know. Okay, built to destroy. Flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critical, but equipment decays 15% faster. I don't like that. Because a lot of my favorite weapons in the Fallout series, you don't actually find a lot of them. You have a fear of enclosed spaces, probably because of the mutants that live there. +1 to special attributes outside, but -1 in indoors. I, real life, do seem to have a very minor case of claustrophobia. I'm okay in, like, elevators and stuff, but I've been shoved in, not really lockers, but, like, horizontal things when I was back in, like, 7th and 8th grade, and that has affected me since. Not a bullying situation, it was a bet, but it messed with me a lot. Early risers, no, I'm a night owl. I used to be an early riser. I used to be a baker for a very well-known bakery. And yeah, I was awake at like 2 in the morning every single day. But with everything going on in the real world now, I'm currently jobless, and I mean, I've gone back to my normal sleep schedule of, yeah, like 5 a.m. is when I pass out. So that's fun. Fast shot. Using guns and energy weapons, fire 20% more quickly, but you're less accurate. I prize accuracy over everything else. 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1. I might take that just because I have glasses in real life. But Richard Manley's not supposed to have glasses. I'm assuming in his younger years. When he's older, he needed them for the jokes, that reading glasses, because he was older. For those of you who don't know, Richard Manley is a kind of a D&D character I made for a wrestling campaign. He was a high flyer, but the twist was everyone else's characters were younger, like upstarts, just getting into the thing, and my character was the old guy showing him the ropes. He was actually supposed to be the announcer. So he wasn't actually supposed to do anything. But of course, fights broke out, and I wound up taking center stage. It was funny. If you like wrestling, it's a pretty interesting way to play D&D. We only did 1 or 2 short games of it because my character was accidentally broken beyond belief. But it was fun. It was fun. I'd do it again if we had more. Good-natured at heart, prone to solving problems with your mind and violence. That sounds straight up like me. Heavy-handed. Melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. I don't plan on using melee or unarmed. Hoarder, 25 pounds to carry. That would be useful, but I don't like that -1. Health drops below 50%, gain 10% more damage. Also suffer to agility and perception. Those are my 2 main attributes. I don't need that. Plus 10 action points, reckless nature, a -2 damage threshold. Hit level 30 and stay there forever. No. Throwing weapons at the cost of range. So that's one of the things I like about this game is every choice has a negative, so you really have to pick well. Skill down experience. 5 points for every skill, but you suffer less experience gain. That just means I level up slower. That's not really that important, right? Small size. I used to be very thin, and then started baking, and let me tell you, you want a good workout, you either start chopping wood with a hand axe, best physique I've been in my life, or you start mixing dough by hand. Working a minimum 40 pounds of dough at a time, that'll work out real well. Using guns and energy weapons, fire 20% more slowly, 20% more accurate. I like that. I like that a lot, so that's a problem. So far there's 3 or 4 that I really like. Wild Wasteland, that will be for another playthrough if you guys want, because that is just wacky. I've only played with that one on 1 time, and I never finished the game. It was so weird. Especially in a game as well known to have bugs as this. Okay, I think right out the bat I'm gonna have to be good-natured. And... skilled? Good-natured and skilled, or trigger discipline? No, skilled, because a lot of the weapons, I love bolt-action weapons, and they already fire slow due to the reload. So we'll do this setup.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Oh, you got any pants? Not 100% too big on the boxer briefs here. Free hat. Awesome.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No hardcore mode. No. Alright, thanks, Doc. Ain't that a kick in the head? I'd like to think up a voice to use for this character just for funsies, but I can't think of one right now. You know, I'm just gonna run around and loot a few things. Ooh, doctor's bags. I like those. Broken machine gun. My repair is not high enough. Ah, that's a shame. Take a blood pack and some medics. That'll be useful. Oof. Now, fair thing, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4, which has way more crafting available, but that also means I do not remember the craft system in this at all, so I've got no idea what's actually useful. I mean, ammo's always useful, because, you know, you can just... It weighs nothing, so you can just carry infinite amounts, so that's always fun. That's the way out. What else you got for me to loot, buddy? You know, I'm a good friend. Pork and beans, sugar bombs, empty footlocker, ammo, 4570 GOVTs. Government rounds. What's a government round? Bobby pin, yes. Empty syringe, purified water, thank you. Doctor's bag, purified water again, cram some food in my mouth. I'll take some cram. Take some cram and, of course, the age-old sugar bombs. I'm surprised they haven't tried to make a actual sugar bomb cereal. Does anyone know if they actually have? That'd be really cool to find out. I got that. No. Cigarettes. I don't need cigarettes. Empty dresser. I guess he literally gave me the last clothing he had besides the one outfit that he will wear for the rest of the game. Dirty water, scotch. I don't like scotch. Get some whiskey in the game, I'll carry that around, but I don't like scotch. I like it more when I do bourbon. Bourbon's too syrupy for me. Has a lot of yeast. I'm not gonna bother with that. Alright, walking. Nope. Anything over here? Baseball glove. Nope, back in here. Alrighty then. Okay, so Pip-Boy! I love the Pip-Boy. Such a cool idea. Oh, weapons falling. Yeah. Blah, blah. Okay, so it starts me off with a 9mm. I will keep that. Grenade rifle. God, that's broken as all hell. I'll give myself a little bit of help. I'll sell everything. Good lord. 873? I don't even think there's anybody who has that much money for me. I should probably put on clothes. Oh, I'm already wearing it. Okay. Vault 13. Nope. I'm doing this right. I'm just gonna start with this, and I'll sell or drop everything else I have. Ooh. Yeah, DLC, okay, yep, DLC, okay, yep, DLC stuff, gotcha, level caps increase, okay. Victor, oh boy, let me just, empty mailbox, well, that's a shame.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Let's see, a voice, oh, thanks for digging, no, that's terrible, that's a terrible voice, thanks for digging me out, man.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
I guess I'm not ready to do voices on recordings yet. We'll look into that later. How did you find
I was
it?
out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who
Can't
attacked
say
me?
that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Oh, okay then. How did you wind up here, Victor?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, It's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Alright, I mean, you work well.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright, I'm sure I will, eventually.
Happy trails!
Bye, Victor! I love Victor. Alright, whatever. Sweet. Okay, well, seeing as the next bit is the basic tutorial of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and... Whoop, Pip-Boy's picked up another DLC. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna just... here we are at the Prospector Saloon. I'm gonna end this recording right here. A little over a half hour, so... I'm gonna do the entire tutorial stage off, and I'll get rid of all the DLC stuff. That way I'm starting the game out right with no extra stuff. I'll probably keep the flask from Vault 13, because I'm not playing survival mode or hardcore mode, so it's really not going to do much. But I like the idea of being in the West with a flask to drink some. So thanks a lot, everybody. Let's go ahead and make sure I save. There we go. The first save for Richard Manley. All right. Well, thanks for checking out my channel, and hopefully I'm making better content than I did in the past. All one video before this. All right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.